Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I wanted to show you guys how I went from a beast mode pretty much to my dominus right here. So yeah, we're going to be looking through some of my trades I have made in the past to achieve this goal, which was a goal of mine since I started trading back in December 2019 I think. So yeah, let's take a look. So we're going to go into trades here and we're going to click completed. So we're going to scroll all the way down to December 2019 right here. Okay, so we started with this trade. As you can see, I did a lot of trading on this other account because my current account was under 13 back then. But yeah, so this was pretty much the first trade I made on my main account. So yeah, I traded my peanut butter hair and the perfectly legitimate fedora for the beast mode. So these values aren't what they were back then. I think there was like 30k against 30k. So this is like a huge win for me today, but it wasn't really a big win other than demand and upgrading back then. So this was pretty much an upgrade. And then I made this trade right here where I traded this for this, which basically gave me more demand. And then we have this trade right here where I traded this for this. And yeah, as you can see, this wasn't really a good investment if we look at today's values. But yeah, I think it was pretty good back then. Then I did this trade right here. So I think I did some trading on the other account maybe. So I got the Blizzard Beast mode for probably my old Beast mode, I'm not sure. And then I traded these two for these. As you can see, it's a huge win today, but it's pretty much a demand upgrade back then. So pretty solid trade. Then we had this trade right here where I traded these two for this. And yeah, as you can see, this was a huge downgrade if we look at today's values. But back then it was a upgrade and it gave me more demand pretty much. So, and then we're moving on to this trade right here with Emptius. So I basically gave my super happy face, the bucket, and this and 1,000 Robux for these two. So basically super happy face was worth like 20k back then. Now it's like almost 100k value, which is insane. Things have been really going up recently. But yeah, I did this trade right here and I got the winter conjurer, or however you pronounce that, not sure, and the lime green shaggy. And then I traded the shaggy for these two, which was not worth it if you look at today's values. I think it was more of like a expanding inventory and having more stuff to trade with, downgrade kind of thing back then. And then we have this trade right here where I traded away my winter conjurer for the playful vampire, neon green hair, and brilliant bombastique. As you can see, this was a downgrade, but I earned a lot of Robux on it. I think it was I did it for demand mainly because this had a lot of demand back then, and I think it still does. Due to how much it has gone up recently. And then I made some random trade right here because why not, I'm earned from it. Then I traded the crimson shaggy to these two, which was a huge W because no one wanted the crimson shaggy and people actually wanted these two items. As you can see, it ended up being more valuable today. So I upgraded demand and got more items, so this was a good trade. Then I traded the playful vampire and two neon green beautiful hairs for the beast mode. So this was a very good trade. I upgraded in both demand and upgraded in items. So yeah, this was a very good trade. Then I traded my camo commando and this thing I got from the egg, plus 560 Robux for this fedora, which wasn't worth it at all if I'm looking back now. Then I traded the bucket for the adroit antlers, good trade. Then I traded the beast mode for Evil Skeptic and Super Duper Fly Cap, which is in today's terms not worth it, but I'm not really sure why I did it in the first place. I think I earned some value in it, but probably not that much. But yeah. Then we have this trade where I traded Brilliant Bombastique for Perfectly Legitimate Fedora. This was a very good trade due to demand and me earning a little bit of value, I think. Yeah, then I did this trade where I traded the Blue Plate Fedora plus a little bit of Robux for the Virtual Commando. Which was a very good trade since this has loads more demand than this does, and I earned value from it because I added Robux and stuff. So yeah, then I traded my fly cap for these two, which was a pretty bad trade honestly. And then I traded these three for this. This was one of my best trades, I think, during my trading years. I traded the Evil Skeptic, beautiful hair for beautiful space people, and Shaggy for super happy face. So if I did this trade nowadays, it would be like, it would almost be a rip-off, but back then it was a pretty fair trade, but in the long run I earned a lot from it. And then I traded these 2 items for these, I'm not sure why, but yeah. And then I traded these 2 and this for this, which was a very good trade, since I think I downgraded in demand, but I upgraded in items for a better item, which was more valuable, and I could do more things with it. Yeah, then I traded these 2 for these, and yeah, this was a trade I accidentally sent, so I pretty much got scammed in a way due to my mistake. So I accidentally sent these for these items, so I lost a lot of value, and then he gave me some items that I didn't really want anyway, but yeah. Then I actually traded these items I got from the trade I accidentally sent for these 2. So I now had my peanut butter hair back and this thing right here. And then I traded the blue stereotype for these 2, which was just a random trade, because why not? And then I traded this for this, as you can see, it was a very good trade. And then I traded these 3 for this, which was a demand upgrade and a upgrade in general. As you can see, 3 items for 1, which is always good. And then I traded these for the space hair again. Then I gave my ultimate pink victory and my neon green for Viridian Domino. As you can see today, in today's values, this is like a huge win, but I think I lost a little bit of value on this back then, but in the long run it was worth it because I knew this was going to go up. Then I traded the beautiful hair for Zip It, which is a downgrade in demand, but I got a lot of value from it, I think. And then I traded it for these 2, so I pretty much swapped items, so I got this for free pretty much. And then I traded my Viridian Domino crown for these 3 items, which I gained a lot of value in, I think, but I pretty much did it for an outfit I was going to make with these 2, and I downgraded a bit because I had like 2 items back then, I think. And then I traded these 3 for the Optimist, which was a insane trade today, but back then it was pretty much just an upgrade, but it's still a good trade. And then I traded these 2 for this. I think it was just for the upgrade purposes back then, but now it's more of like a huge downgrade in value for me. And I traded this for this, which was, yeah, as you can see, a lot more people want this rather than this because of how it looks. That's the reason why it has higher value. And then I traded these 3 for the JJ, and as you can see, didn't really go that well, so I traded it back. I remember contacting him. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I did this in the first place, but yeah. Then I traded the ultimate pink victory for the madness face, which was a huge W. Then I traded my bucket for these 2, so as you can see, it was a downgrade in value in today's standards, but it was more of like a downgrade back then, and I really wanted this item as well, so yeah. And then I traded my fedora for the bucket, so I think it was because I wanted this item, plus I earned a little bit of Robux, I think, or I mean value. And then I traded my bucket I recently got for the virtual commando again, which I then traded for the neon green beautiful hair. And then I traded my counterfeit domino crown and another business hat I had for these 2, so just a small upgrade in demand, I think. And then I made a big trade where I traded all of these for the beast mode, which was a huge upgrade and stuff, so really good. And here comes one of the big trades. So as some of my old watchers pretty much know, I had the Ice Valkyrie a while back, if you look at my old videos and my old banner and stuff. So I traded my peanut butter hair and the beast mode and the neon green beautiful hair. This was pretty much all the items I had back then, I think, for the Ice Valkyrie. And if I did this today, it would be a huge W, but not really back then. And then I won a thing from a video that Tofu made, the YouTuber with a couple million subs. So I won this Dominus in this video. You can go check it out if you want to. It's called like free Roblox items store or something, I don't know. But, yeah, this was a very nice thing to win, so yeah. And then I made a trade where I traded this ugly egg for a reasonable item. And then I traded all of these for the viscount of the Federation. If you look at the values now, yeah, huge W, both in upgrade terms and like value wise and demand, I think. So, and then we go on to the big trade right here. So I traded my Ice Valkyrie, my viscount, my bucket, and my beautiful hair for the Dominus, and I finally had it. So yeah, I was super happy when I finally got it, and we're actually going to see the values of this trade in today's terms. Alright, so here we are at Rollemons. As you can see, these are the items I traded for it, and now we're going to see how much it's worth. I haven't really checked in a while, so we're going to see. I earned 25k value from it, but a lot of wrap and demand and stuff as well, so this was a really good trade. And this trade is what made me accomplish my goal of getting the Dominus. And that was pretty much all I had for this video, so we're going to wrap it up here. So thank you guys so much for watching my journey on how I got my iconic item. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.